Welcome to Grocery Shopping with Kyle. I'm going to show you how to eat healthy for under $100. Let's go. Look, even reduced.
Look at that, even better.
All right, so first thing we got here is broccoli slaw. I love putting these in with my rice bowls. So I'll do like teriyaki bowls. Sometime even for breakfast, I'll put this in with ground turkey and egg whites. So broccoli slaw, we're even getting a bargain today for $1.33. So heck, let's get 2 of them. Next is blackberries. Blackberries are one of my favorites. Berries are one of those that, when it comes to fruit, you can eat as much as one of them, and calorically, they're very low calories. So you'd be surprised how many berries that you can actually eat before you start to accumulate, 100 to 150 calories. So these are a must, especially when I just need a good sweet snack. All right, this is one of my favorites, guys. So Honeycrisp apples, if you've never had them before, they're so good. The trick is you're gonna cut them up. You're gonna take some pink Himalayan sea salt on it, and you're gonna put it on there, and it's gonna be that salty sweet. Help you get your fruits in for the day. So apple a day keeps the doctor away.
There they are.
Oh, right here, perfect. One bag. It's like they knew. All right, so red potatoes. So I've made some air fried red potatoes for the Move All team when we did our little Georgia retreat. It's a big hit. I'm going to be sharing this with you guys later on. Might do a cooking show with Kyle. But these, you cut them up, put them in the microwave for 3 minutes, and then you air fry them for about 15, 16 minutes on 400. Use garlic sea salt. It's so good. So I really encourage you guys. I love potatoes. They go good with chicken, beef, any kind of meat that you want to use. These are a must. Use this one. All right, guys, so next one here is chicken breast. Chicken breast is one of the leanest white meats that we could eat. I love making cracked chicken. We have a recipe on the Move All app. But basically what it is, I just put this in a crock pot. I put some dry ranch seasoning and some red hot sauce. And then also, if I want the extra fat, I'll take a block of fat-free cream cheese, put that in there, mix it all together once it's cooked. It's so good. So I'd highly encourage you, if you like chicken, try that recipe out. All right, so I want to pull these to the side because I wanted to talk to you guys just a little bit about these. So you can see the difference is 93.7 and 85.15. So I know it doesn't sound like a big difference. This one's going to be a little more expensive than what this one would be. So what I want to dive into more is the nutrition facts. So you look here at the nutrition facts. On the 93.7, you can see total fat calories, total fat in grams is 8 grams. And then the total fat in grams for the 80, is this 85? Yeah. This 85.15 is going to be 17 grams. So you can see right here, just by swapping it out, for a 4-ounce serving, you're going to save, what's that, 9? I'm not very good at math, but that's 9 grams as far as when it comes to fat. So, calorie-wise, if we want to go just quick calories, 4-ounce serving for the 85.15, that's 230 calories. And then for the 93.7 is 150 calories. So when it comes to using this, what I eat this for a lot of times is my ground turkey. Is I love it for my breakfast meat. So typically what I'll do is I'll take this, ground it up. I usually get a much larger portion than this. So I usually get anywhere from about 2 to 3 pounds. Cook it all together. Put a little garlic salt in it, and then from there I put it in a bowl, a Tupperware container to store it away. And then I'll usually mix in, put it in a skillet. Once it's cooked, put some egg whites, some broccoli slaw in there, and I'll usually use that for my morning breakfast. All right. So same thing goes for ground beef. So we just got done talking about ground turkey. So here we got 90-10 ground beef, and here we got 80-20 ground beef. So the big difference here is going to be the fat content as well. So if you look at the calories in this, so the calories in the 90-10 is going to be 200 calories, and the 80-20 is going to be 290 calories. And the big difference in where those calories are coming from is going to be fat. So you can see in the 90-10, per 4-ounce serving, we're getting 11 grams of fat. And then for the 80-20, we're getting 23 grams of fat. All right. So it's really important that you guys watch that. I know, yes, you're spending a little bit more money. So in order to lose 1 pound a week, we need to be in 3,500 calorie deficit throughout the whole week. So just making little changes like that are going to help make huge changes in the long run. So how I love using this is I'll, again, just ground up the meat. You're going to hear this a lot with me, but garlic salt is my absolute favorite. But I ground it up, cook it up. Actually put a little Worcestershire sauce. I can't say that word, but put that in there with it. Helps make it more flavorful and better. But I'll put it in with my Jasmine Rice, broccoli slaw, and sometimes I'll get teriyaki bowl and make a teriyaki bowl with this. Or if I'm wanting more like a burger route, I'll do my Jasmine Rice, this, and I'll use ketchup, mustard. Sometimes I'll throw some pickles, onions, tomatoes, whatever you want to throw in there. Really good. So, hi guys. So what you've noticed so far with our shopping, I've been shopping mostly on the outside of the grocery store. It's the saying I like to tell our clients is, shop on the outside of the grocery store, because a lot of times that's where the fresh food and the food that's going to expire is going to be. Whereas if we go down the aisles, that's where the food that can be living on a shelf, you could pull it on, put it in your pantry and come, 2-3 years later, you cook it, it might be expired, but it still probably tastes pretty close to the same. So try to buy as much fresh ingredients as possible. Now we will be doing a little bit of shopping down the aisles, and we'll show you kind of what I like to get. But again, if you can, stick to the outskirts of the grocery store. All right, guys, so quick, easy option for rice. If you don't like to cook rice, you just want something easy, you throw in the microwave. This instant rice by Uncle Ben here is great. So I would encourage you to get this if you want the easy route. But how I like to do my rice, if you follow me down here, is Jasmine. So you can see here, that was about $3 per package. Here, for $6.99, I get this whole entire thing of Jasmine Rice, and this is gonna be probably equivalent to like 30 of those. So a lot of rice here. I love rice, white rice, brown rice, whatever you prefer, it's totally fine. But Jasmine Rice is my go-to. So again, I use this for burger bowls, for Asian bowls. If I just need a good carb source, that's what I like to use. Teriyaki. Some ranch dip mix. All right, guys, so like I said, with the cracked chicken. So these are 2 things that you'll need for it. So again, I make that whole thing of chicken. I put it in the crock pot, put this in there with it. And then this little baby red hot here, you're going to use, depending on how spicy you like it, you want to use probably at least half the bottle. I promise it won't be spicy. But if you use the whole bottle, I promise it'll still be good. So these 2 things are a must for the cracked chicken. So you can have what you need.
I want to know what that pack. I was just looking for these here, but I thought this one was something new.
A little different.
Yeah, but it's not. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Must be the blue shirt. It looks like I work here, right?
Yeah.
So these 2, they're marriage, okay? Ketchup, mustard. Mustard, good thing about mustard is it's 0 calories, so use as much of it as you want. Some people don't love it, but I love it. And then the big thing you can see here is I'm doing no sugar added ketchup. So a big thing with ketchup is they'll definitely sneak in a lot of sugar into it to make it sweeter and make you crave it even more and want to put more on it. But the no sugar added is going to be a lot less calories. You can see it's only 10 calories here per serving. So you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck with this. So please, 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 if you're going to use ketchup, use a no sugar added. All right, so for teriyaki, this is going to go for our rice bowl. So if you're going to use beef or chicken, I would encourage you to put a little teriyaki with your rice and your broccoli slaw and whatever protein you put on it. Use this. It's good. All right.
Is that it?
All right, so next thing is we need to make sure we're getting some healthy fats in our diet. So peanut butter is one of my go-tos when it comes to healthy fats. So yes, this is mainly a fat. It's going to have some protein in it. I don't want you guys to be confused and think, hey, this is protein. I consider this more fat. Make sure we're getting this in. We bought those apples, so put those on your apples. If you have some toast or whatnot, you can spread this out on your toast. But speaking of toast, I know some people love toast. Sometimes I'll do toast for breakfast. Just you don't see it in this grocery shopping cart, but you can see here this is red raspberry preserves, and you can see it's sugar free. So with this, it's only 10 calories per serving, so it's not going to be as good as normal jam. But I promise you, once you get used to it, you'll love it. All right, so egg whites. I love egg whites. I mix them in with my ground turkey for breakfast all the time. But what I love most about it is all egg whites are, it's protein. So you can see per serving, you're getting 5 grams of protein, and you're getting no fat or very little carbs with that. So egg whites are a must to help get you to what protein you need for the day. All right, so next we have frozen vegetables. So you're probably like, why frozen, not fresh? So what I love about frozen vegetables is you can keep them in your freezer and they can stay good for however long until you actually cook them. So I really encourage you to make sure that you have frozen vegetables in your house. This one here, this is what's gonna go into our stir fry. So I love, putting this with ground beef, ground turkey. You can even do it with your chicken. This one here is going to be a pepper onion blend. So I would encourage you to put that in with your morning breakfast, just to kind of add a little flavor into your breakfast. All right, guys, thanks for shopping with me today. Glad you can join. Now, my big pet peeve is every time we're done shopping, the last thing I like to see, especially in a nasty storm, is where these things are out in the middle of nowhere and basically the wind takes it and goes into your vehicle. So please, please, please put your cars back. Have a good day, guys.